a mysterious way of finding you on whatever path you take. Through valleys, hills, cities, and lakes, it conquers all with no mistakes. There's no way you can escape. When you least expect it, it's in front of your face. A power you can't erase. Relax and give it a taste. It's just a thing, and nothing can change it. It's just a thing. Just let it flow and let it be. It's just a thing, and nothing can change it. It's just a thing. Just let it flow and let it be. Is there noise and silence? Is there peace and violence? There's no way you can deny it. There's no place to run or hide. Whoa, it's just a thing, and nothing can change it. It's just a thing. Just let it flow and let it be. It's just a thing, and nothing can change it. It's just a thing. Just let it flow and let it be. It's there when you're stressed out. It's there when you can't figure it out. It's magical, divine. It gives vision to the blind. Is there in noise and silence? Is there noise and silence? So is there in peace and violence? Is there peace and violence? There's no way you can deny it. It's just a thing. Relax yourself.
Unicorn is back. About to clap from back. When unicorns are tap. Monday madness, Monday gladness. This sadness. It's just a thing.
Let it flow.
Monday.
Free your mind.
Free your mind, free your spirit, free your soul, free my money.
Break the chains.
Cause I'm about to free your mind. Then I'm gonna whip your behind. Creatively. I'm being pretty, mommy. Be you. What is you?
Control your mind.
Who are you? Who are you? I want my troll to look at me right now. I want the one who's stalking me right now. Look deep in my eyes till you realize that you're about to die. And be pretty, mother. The unicorn is back. When unicorns attack. It is unicorn onesie season. Yay me! This is probably like about 5 or 6 years old. And it still fits me too. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. Was I a fling? Was I a quick money trip? A quick money lick? Know what I mean? Monday madness, Monday gladness. Why the sadness? Guess you lack this. Yes, you do. Pop in and pop out on you. Pop in and pop out on you. Pop in and pop out on you. What you gonna do? This cold weather's just coming through, and it gets even colder, boo. What happens when you don't have no food? What happens when you don't have the fire? Just what is it that you desire? You wanted to mess with me? Am I too much for you to see? You didn't know just what I could be? You really want to bring me misery? Guess what? It's my season, G, B, whoever you are. I'm just being me. I'm just being me. I'm just being me. You know, when you were actually raised by two good parents, pause. Mommy says that's the greatest flex I could give anybody right now. Let me cut the music down because I want you to hear every word I say. I don't want the music to get in the way. Reminding you, I'm not monetized. This is Raphael. I'm riding with Raphael again today. Is this mixed by? It doesn't say it's mixed by anybody. It just says Soulful House Mix number 2. Soulful House Mix number 2. And today's December 2nd, by the way. So it just fits. I mean, you know what? I wasn't even going to do this. I honestly have no idea that I'm going to come in and do these slides. And this is going to be a short one, okay? Because I only had like about 33% power. And I got stuff to do today. Headed out on the base. If you want to see me, you know I'll be okay. About an hour after this. Or something like that. Thank you. You're beautiful. The beautiful unicorn. Where's the beautiful unicorn fairy? Where's the magical fairy? Ha! Ha! Don't all of you feel silly right now? All of you who did your videos or did your little picture. Ha! Don't you feel silly doing that now, knowing that we all know what that was all about and where it was coming from? Or maybe some of you don't know where it's coming from. You still don't know where it's coming from yet? Really? You're still caught up in that trap? Really? You're still caught up in that debt? Really? You still think you're going to get some cryptocurrency back? Really? You think you're going to get that NFT money back? Really? That person's still promising you that they're going to bring that money to you? Really? Are you even getting that person right now? Can you even get them on the phone? You didn't know that your relationship was transactional, really? So you dropped a baby on a fool and you think that fool is going to stay with you because you dropped a baby on a fool. But you think that's what he's going to do, really? Or you thought that hoe was going to be true to you, even though she would just use you as a store. That baby, you know what? You see people who drop babies and don't even care that that's an actual whole life. That's a real life, but for you, it's just a check. Oh my God, I wish I could check these people. That's why my dad said no, she wouldn't make a good. I started to say a good cop. I think I would make a good cop. I asked my cop friends, do you think I'd make a good cop? And they started laughing. Is that me? They didn't say no, but they started laughing. No. Well, unlike you, I don't mind having legal people around me. Some of you get real nervous when you have people come around you, like you have official people come around you. Like, why should I be afraid of a cop comes around me? I'm not doing anything wrong. Why should I be afraid of an MP? I think the MPs are fine as hell. I'm sorry, not sorry, but I gotta type. They know what I like. I love it when I go to that base and that, you know, it's just, it makes my day. They smile at me, I smile at them. I want them to have a good day because I know the life that they go through. And so I want them to know that somebody cares about them. I really do. And I want them to think that, you know, maybe they didn't have anybody to tell them today that you are sexy as fuck, by the way. Just in case you didn't know. I'm a Pisces, I flirt, but normally in springtime I do most of my flirt. I really don't flirt like that though. I'm too old to flirt. Anyway, it is a unicorn. It's a unicorn onesie season again because it's cold around here. The song is "You're Beautiful," and I mean I love this. And you know what, Raphael, you got like the two. You got like the two eyes or two whatever, and then you got the two that looks like an 8, or it could look like a well, it's actually maybe DJ turntables and stuff like that. And then you got that in the middle, which I don't know, but that almost looks like a drum to me. And this is before the CBD, by the way. By the way, shout out to FSX CBD. Thank you. I was shocked. They remember me on my birthday. They actually gave me a birthday gift on my birthday. I wonder if they're going to give me a Christmas gift too. We'll see. But anyway, I love this aesthetic. Raphael House Mix number 2. Raphael, Raphael. Check out and all this music. You know, when you find something you can rock with, you can rock with it. And again, I'm not monetized. If this gets clocked, why? It seems that the only thing that actually gets blocked or clocked is like the music, all the music that you guys have been making since, I don't know, last 10, 12 years. How's that Spotify money coming? How's that How you doing, Ray Harvey? If you know, you know. What's up, Rem? What's up? I'm not gonna knock Em and I. You know, Em and I got our own problems going on. I actually wish for my friends and my foes. I said this is for my frenemies, but yeah, this reading's for you. But it's for my enemies too, because I woke up and I realized, and this was on my mind, and I had to get this out because I realized while the moon is still in Sagittarius and the trash man is taking the trash out, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take the trash out, but I'm taking it out in a nice kind of sweet way with a little bit of music, okay? Because when I really started thinking about it and I had to get up out of the bed, it's a beautiful thing when you just stay in bed all day. I can. I mean, I work from the house. What do you do? Well, I don't do OnlyFans, bitch. I told you I'm a writer. I'm a writer. I do commercials. I write commercials. I voice commercials. I do that. Some people actually need that. You know why? Because you motherfuckers at these radio stations are whack. You sucked your way to the top. You fucked your way to the top. Just because you got 50,000 podcasts doesn't mean you're good at what you do. Actually, you know what? People get tired when they realize that they can't make money off of you. You want every commercial to sound like a ghetto hoe or a ghetto bro. And that's not what I'm going to do. Let's be real right now. Who really got money? Let's be real right now. If somebody wanted, if Lexus wanted somebody to do their commercial, would they come to a Willie D or me? Oh, I said it. Because I'm still a little bit pissed off. Maybe I'm being petty right now, but I remember the people I helped. I remember how I used to talk about him and played his music and stuff like that. And I remember how my husband actually stopped me. He blocked me from listening to Willie D. That time that I was feeling some kind of way, and I was feeling some kind of way about my work and the folks that were going, when I was at Beasley Broadcasting and Foxy 99 and Kiss 107 and stuff like that. And people were tripping. And those of you who know Mike Check, and stuff like, just all of that, everybody was tripping. The only people that really gave me love at Beasley Broadcasting was WKML. And if you know Beasley Broadcasting, who is WKML? That's the country station. And WFLB. But the black stations, the urban stations, evidently they had more jealousy for me, which is odd because I was literally the first queen, the first queen of Foxy 99, the first queen of Foxy 99, before Mike Tech, before M and I, before Baby Doll, before anybody, before J. Cole, before before Ibrahim, whatever you be. I was the first queen. I was the first female voice you ever heard when that sucker came on the scene. 2 Pisces, me and Tony Light. And that wasn't hype. We took that station from nothing, and made it all the rage, all the hype. So you want to play about being number one and doing this and what you did and what you did. We took that shit from scratch, and that's what I want to talk about right now. That's what I want to talk about right now. What real pioneers do. And you motherfuckers who sit on your ass and you just take advantage of it and you think it's all about you. I wish one of these bitches, that's why I wish one of these gang motherfuckers, because now my DNA, now my Peaky Blind, I am tapping today. Oh, Houston, I don't have a problem with you unless you got a problem with me. Keep the Houston people though, keep the Houston military though coming around me though. Girl, watch the name. When I be tapping the knee, but I don't be taking the knee, that's when you want to watch me. Oh, we didn't know she was like that. We didn't know she would snap. No, you just thought that you just keep hitting and hitting and hitting, and now when you hit back, Will, I bet you won't come in my face. Will, I bet you won't come in my face. Will, I bet you won't come in my face. Mr. Elliott back and cheer. You want to be a devil? Bitch, I can be a devil, bigger devil too. And the moon is getting ready to go into Capricorn. That's why I'm doing it right now, because mommy says be pretty, and I feel the goat man coming, okay? I feel the goat coming. Woo! Who could she be? Maybe the goat man is me. You know, sometimes you need that special ops. You need that angel that can take out that devil. I will always be Buffy. If you're my Spike, then you're about to get spiked in a way you won't like, I promise you. But let's get to my Kid-Me and my Frenemy and all these people who want to take advantage of the system, but you don't do anything. I started thinking. I was laying in bed and I was thinking, I was trying to let it slide, but both of my grandmamas and my grandpapa too said, no, we're going to take you on this ride. We need you to get what's happening, and we want you to know, but you're going to be all right. Like somebody said, well, Val, you're going to be all right. Val, you're going to be all right. Yeah, you took the tea and you took the tea and you did the disappearing hike too. Okay. Well, at least I can cook fish. At least I can cook. You know, isn't it sad when you have people who don't know how to cook? Now, I can't be like chefs and everything like that. And actually, maybe I can, because I was married to a chef. I was married to that. Oh, my God. And the fact that some of these little bubblehead, whatever they be, thinking that, if I give her this wine, I'll make her love me. Listen, Linda, listen. My hubby's ghost said, listen, my ghost is taking care of her niece. And none of you can't touch her or me. You want to call up the dead? Did you forget my husband is dead? And he's a Libra too? Oh, bitch. You want to do black magic and have evil spirits come through? My husband told me, now you're about to go through him and his crew. Oh, fuck. And I'm sure he's found some old brick code gang members too. You gangbangers. Gangbangers, you. See, I'm not red or blue. I told you I'm purple or whatever I be. I choose to be me. I don't have any gang affiliations, okay, including MOB. What mob might you be? Everybody wants to be a mob. Everybody wants to be mafia. Everybody wants to be a cartel. But I'm telling you, the real cartel is about to send you all to hell, because you have disgraced the name, and you have disgraced the culture, and you have disgraced the business, being horrible kinds of vultures on people who literally set the ground for you to do better. And what did you do? You fucked it up. Pause. All these people, I started thinking about all the land, really, the land I could have had. And I really didn't want to think about it, okay, because I didn't really want to get mad. But my gramps on both sides said, no, ride through it. Mercury retrograde. Ride through it. You got to do it. It's Mercury retrograde. You're a G. You can get through this. I mean, you know, I know you know, but get it out. Get out your system and then let it go. Hopefully this music's not too loud. I don't know. But I started thinking about how is it that everybody got land? Everybody got land but me. And when I mean everybody got land, everybody in the little rusty dusty chilling who don't do shit. Just open up their legs and have 50,000 babies before they even married. Then have 50,000 more. No, that's really legit. They just, you know, most of them had babies before they were what? 15? Me, I'm still 68, 69. I didn't want babies. I keep telling you, there's a reason. I didn't know, but maybe I did know. My spirit knew. I never wanted to have children. I never wanted to have children. I just never wanted to have children. Even when we were playing house back in the day, I was always playing the child. I never wanted to be the mom or the dad. I was, you know, even when I was in NSA, Nation Social of America, I don't know what's it called today. Namyo Renge-kyo. I was the oldest woman in YWD because they said I had that young woman spirit. And I guess I still do. There's nothing like an old hoe. There's nothing like an old hoe that thinks they still got that glow, and you really don't. You're really trying to bring back that, that time that you had before. I'm glad I'm a late bloomer because I'm still blooming. Look at the lotus flower blooming out of the mud. I don't need fake love because I got real love, and my love comes from above, and my love comes from all around. Yeah, I'm the baddest on this ground. So anyway, how is it that all these do nothing people? It's like getting back to Foxy 99, all the people doing this, I'm this, I'm that. And I'm not knocking you. I mean, take credit in being number one, but let's realize where you got it from. It's that. Take credit in being whatever you got, but remember where you got it from. Take credit with whatever you got, but remember where you got it from. So when Mike Tech, was like, I don't know what, because kind of Mary Catherine did kind of the same thing. I mean, sometimes if you know who Mary Catherine is, Mary Catherine Sneed at Radio 1, I don't know what it is about some people and something about power that some people feel like, well, you know what? I'm gonna come in. I'm not having a good day today, so I'm gonna come in and be the slave, and I'm not the one you're gonna be. But trust me, me and MC are cool. But she had a time with me. I gave that woman many headaches. I took her to her dark place many times. Was her husband that was the consultant, and I just went from Foxy 99 to went to Radio 1 in Atlanta, and Alan Sneed, Alan would just look and laugh at me like, because I think Alan in a little way, Alan, I think some kind of way, I don't know. I think he enjoyed the sparring. I think he was getting what you call it when somebody does something and you like and you're getting the energy too. What is that called? Like, he was getting his digs through me. Like, I'm not Ryan Cameron, bitch. I had a job before I got here. You don't make me. You feel like whipping slaves today? I'm not the one. I'm not the one. But at the end of the day, we became the best of friends. Reminding you, I was like, then we went to jams, and then no offense, girl, but you are still born. You were still born to me. You were still born over at Cumulus. But let's be real. If I was on radio, none of these people could touch me. If I was on radio, automatically I'm gonna get the numbers. Automatically I'm gonna get the crowd. Automatically, because I'm good at what I do. And I have actual talent, and I'm not boring either. I am so creative in everything I do. Can you imagine? Can you see why my numbers were straight double digits? Straight double digits. I very rarely had in any book at any station I ever worked at did I not have the winning show. So for any of these hosts to say that they were better than me on any radio station, I'm like, prove it, bitch. Let's get the facts. I got facts. I got numbers. Have you ever been so good that the people that you work for even jealous of you? And I'm like, wow, I thought we're on the same team. But you all take that professional jealousy too far. You know what I mean? Look, the hair's coming out. I'm gonna leave the ears on today. Too much gray, too much white. They said white is, it's glowing though. But I like, but it's warmer this way. Yeah. It's the unicorn season again. Yes, sexy little unicorn. What time are you on? I'm on my own time. Where's little giggly pop? Oh, you little giggly pop readers. Oh, you little giggly pop rappers. Don't you all feel so? And anybody wants to surgically get their ears to look like a unicorn or a princess fairy? I'm a princess fairy. Isn't it scary that princess fairy has been tapped in the ass by just about everybody in the industry? Did I call somebody out? Bitch. You called yourself out. Put at your butt. Stupid little slut. I should cut you up. You messed with the wrong one. To me, you're just a mutt. Little Piccolina. Mommy, you showed it to me. Well, actually, Dad Aykroyd did. But you told me to watch it. Why do you keep showing me these things? You took me to see The Godfather. And then you showed me about The Godmother. I'm not talking about Little Piccarella. The one who just arrested, they got arrested like about a couple of years ago. See, how does she know these things? And some of you all have never, you don't even know what I'm talking about. You don't even know what I mean. Do the research. The godmother of Naples. The godmother of Naples. Do the research. Lil Picarella, they arrested a couple of years ago, but you know, you young people don't get it, yo. But it's not the same. Like Lil Piccolina, I respect that. I respect that. I don't know why I do that. I don't even realize I do that. Till I start doing that. Then I start tapping like that. When I really like start to feel, I really do that. When I start to feel some kind of way, I start tapping. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. How did it, Lecrae? How long you watch me, by the way? You know, it's that, man. You know what? If any of you had anything to do with Sergeant Derek McNair and his death, I'm telling you, if one of his ghosts is still being haunted, you all are through, because Derek is the type of person that would kill for me. Better than my own first husband. My own first husband, who's a Leo too. You all just Leos though, man. Derek was in love with me, but his best friend was in love with me. But he knew, and that's so sad. I should have listened to him, because he knew, and that was his best friend. But he was right, and he knew, like, hey, you're too much for him, and he knew, and he was right. He was smart, but yet not when it comes to his own life. See, what is it? And you know what? I can relate to that too. You can be smart and tell other people what to do and really show them too. But when it comes to your own life, you kind of go askew, because you trust too much. You believe in people. You want to believe in people. But people only act like they believe in you. They only believe in you for what you can do for them. They only believe in you and what you can do for them. They only believe in you and what you can do for them. Both of my grandparents, my grandfather on my mother's side and my grandmother on my father's side. My grandfather on my mother's side, my grandmother on my father's side. They had farms. They had land. They had big houses. Like the house you see at the Rockefeller Ranch. The house wasn't that big, but like Miss Betty's house, easily. They did that. They worked the land. They had farms. They had chickens and cows and pigs and crops like that. And they worked it. And they worked it till they couldn't work it no more. Up in the 60s and 70s and 80s, while the children, what did their children do? Well, my mom went to the military and became a nurse. She was going to be a hairdresser. She was going to be whatever she wanted to be. But she finally decided on being a nurse. My father went to the military. Then he worked for Ellie Garrett's funeral home. Pioneer, the first black funeral home in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Then he worked for North Carolina Mutual, the first black insurance company in America, North Carolina Mutual. So he was one of the first representatives in Fayetteville. And an activist too. He really tried to help the community. There's stories about Murchison Road I could tell you. It's the Murchison Road you never knew. It's a Murchison Road they won't tell you. But then these little motherfuckers, and I'm not just talking about white people, because you know white people can't do what they do unless some niggas allow them to. How are some of these people who are in politics, how are some of these politicians being business? I'm not saying you can't be a politician and businessman, but there is a conflict in that stuff. You know what I'm saying. But how do they don't go to jail, or how do they keep doing this? Because everybody's hands are in everybody's pockets. And you're mad at me? Well, you know what? I would have let it be. But then you came after me. Then you wanted to form Voltron and form your Leviathan on me. And then I had to say, you know what? Bitch, I got to go into my little Piccolina mode. Now, maybe that's just a story in my head, or maybe there's a reason why I keep headed that way. Maybe there's a reason why my mother took me to see The Godfather, okay? Maybe there's a reason why my mother's spirit, she talks to dead people. Something must be wrong with her. It's just in her mind. How the fuck did I find out about little Piccolina, and why? And she shot that motherfucker 29 times because this motherfucker shot her husband, and she was pregnant too. You still don't think I have PTSD after what I saw my husband and myself go through? Oh my God. And the killer's still walking. I guess they are. I haven't seen their death certificates yet. How do I know that my own kin didn't do that, okay? For a check. You know, people do some strange things when they get in these organizations. This is true, this ritual, whether it's a humiliation ritual or blood ritual that they do, they feel like they have to sacrifice something. And you know what? And I had to really this is a really true thing. This is a really real thing. This is a really real thing. But had I known that at the very beginning, would I have believed it? I have a hard time believing it now. But you know what? It's obvious that it happened. So, okay, let me show them how I succeeded. How did I survive? Because I was born to. Because I'm that type. I'm a real pioneer, not a queer ass, fake ass, weird ass, sucking on somebody's tits, sucking on somebody. I'm trying to be nice, mother. This is a Monday, and I didn't mean to come off this strong this way, but you're the one that was showing me all this land that I should have had and had taken away. Everything about Good Hope Church, everything around there will fail. All of you will go to hell because you know what you did. I know damn well my aunt left me something in her will. Don't tell me my aunt didn't have a will. Don't tell me my uncle didn't have a will. What, he left it to the church and that crack ass hoe that he met up at Hardy's? Okay. The one who got the car and the bank account? Okay. But he was a preacher? Okay. All you preachers, by the way, like the same preacher that, like the same little deacon that's gonna hit on his brother's wife at the cemetery. Had it not been, you Dawsons owe me more than an apology. Oh, God. Webster, are you out there? I really don't have anything to say to you because, I think you just, you were just born in the wrong crew. But there's a history. You need to find out about who was the first black sheriff. But you know what? Okay, there's a reason why. Holy Spirit, come on through. That's it. Legacy meets legacy. I was supposed to go through what I was supposed to go through because it's a history that they don't tell you. It's a history that they have put out. Everybody wants to be a victim, but fuck the victim. I'm not going to be a victim. So you're going to force me to be a victim. You didn't like that I was beautiful and black or beautiful and blackish or beautiful and whatever. What is she? Is she white? Is she Native American? Is she black? I'm everything. I'm whatever I be. I've got all of it in me. But the thing is, what the fuck is it to you? I'm just being me. Why you got to pin me down to a color just because I'm not like you? You had the land. You were right there with grandma and grandpapa, and what did you do? Absolutely nothing. How many times did you try? How many scars do I have on my elbows, on my knees, in my mind? Who was it that really tried to essay me the very first time? Damn, but all of you decided to be preachers. How does everybody so crazy? See, that's what I say about religion, okay? You have some of the hardest core demons that act like they're praying for you, but what type of, and they hated everything that I do. Like when I would talk about spirit, when I call it spiritual things or ghosts of the things I see, they would just poo-poo everything I'd say. But look at the stuff that they do. You start talking about the equinox or the solstice or anything like that, and they start saying that's demonic, yet they have prayer cloths and sell you prayer oil. So tarot cards, and everybody cannot read tarot cards, by the way, but the same people who will pray for you, who do this bullshit, are the same ones who got their little congregation doing the tarot. One way or the other, you're trying to get tithes from people who don't realize what you do and how you do what you do. But you can hide that from me, and that was always a problem for you. You took the land from my grandmother, you took the land from my grandfather, you took the land from my aunt, my uncle. Why is it that, my grandfather, and my grandfather and my grandmother were the ones at the beginnings of some of these churches, and they stopped. Ask yourself why the great-grandparents and grandparents stopped going to churches. Not that they stopped being spiritual, they just stopped going to churches. My grandfather used to say, and my grandmother used to say, the biggest demons are in church, okay? But you want to play church games on me. And white people, we're not going to talk about you. Sit down with the Scientology. I will slay all of you. I don't give a fuck, nor do I care what all of that is. But trust me, I'll make Tom Cruise my bitch if he messes with this kid. Think I won't? You don't know about this shit. I got something Scientology is not on, you know what I mean? No, you don't. Why do you think these books keep being hidden from me? What do you think I'm going to do, mother? But you know what? I'm doing this right now while the moon is in Sagittarius, because when the moon goes into the goat man, then I turn into another entity, and I'm going to try to be quiet and just eating. Plus, I got stuff to do. I'm going to be about my business this week. But it's good that you can just sit in your house and just rest and do you. Whoops! A civil alarm coming through. What happened? Y'all are tripping. A civil authority has issued a child abduction. You know what? This is the part that really hurts my heart. I hate to think this, but I'm smart, and I can unsee what I see, and I know what I know. You people really do be killing animals and children. In some way or another. I'm fine. I'm fine. And that's why Daddy said, nah, friends laughed when I said, would she make a good cop? And they just laughed. My daddy said, nah, she would make a good soldier. I bomb them all. Like I said, you think I don't know who's messing with me? I do. Ask yourself why I haven't kicked in your door and shot all of you. Number one, that's illegal. I suppose. Yeah, people do it though, and they think they can get away with it. And so, well, now it's time for that to happen to you. What if someone kicks in your door and shoot? Too many people think they can get away with that shit. Too many evil spirits coming out for a hit. Too many people just preying on evil spirits. Holy Spirit come through, kill all these motherfuckers before I do. Ooh, the goat man comes. But this is to all my frenemies and my enemies. All that land, you know what? The land's gone bad. Grandma left all this land, all that crop. Same thing with grandfather. But what is the land? The land is barren now. Now, I will be the first to say, in North Carolina and the Sandhills, the land is trash. But literally kind of across the river, it's not that bad. But what happens is the bad blood and the bad energy. Bad blood and bad energy can make the land go bad. That's why some of y'all have everything and then you have nothing. And it's so sad that you don't get the clue. Who fucked it up? You. You fucked it up. You were given a gift and you let it fall through. Just like Cottonwood. The Bronner brothers, they wanted to be celebrity preachers. Celebrity hair care people. And they had land, crops. They had a whole compound. I mean, that's where the black elite used to go back in the day. Oprah, why didn't you buy that out, okay? Why did some of you rich people buy that out, okay? But you know what? Somewhere you lost your way. You thought things were what you needed. Things. You left, your dreams became, and everybody's not for the farm. I'm telling you. I'm not for the farm per se, but I learned from the farm, okay? I played with chickens. I played with cows. I used to have a little pigtail. I know. I used to carry around this pigtail, and they let me too. I carried around a real pigtail. I mean, they slaughtered a pig, and I got the pigtail, and I would walk around with the pigtail for a week. Yeah, it got a little rank after a while, but they kind of let me. And I think that was what my relatives were so mad. My cousin and they let her get away with everything because I'm a good kid. Because I went to school and I did what I was supposed to do. Because I learned. I was listening to their stories. Which maybe you should have done too. Because maybe if you had to listen to their stories about how to survive, about what they went through, then you wouldn't have had to take the fee. You wouldn't have took so many PPP loans and lied about your LLC. You would be selling crops instead of selling drugs. You'll be selling crops. You will be a farm. You know what? These bitches ain't got no love. They ain't got no love, but they pray. But they're church people, okay? Didn't I help you all? Okay. That's why, you know what? I love it. That is a true story, that God will make your enemies your footstool. And there will come a time where all of you, because some of you are like that now, you're going to need me for something. But I have been told exquisitely and explicitly to treat you all like you are the worst part of the Dead Sea. They're dead to you. Let it be. Sodom and Gomorrah, bitches. But please believe Granny knows. Grandpa does too. And great-grandpa does too. I'm pretty sure. Grandpa Johnny, they say, Grandpa Johnny, I don't know if his eyes were blue. I think his eyes were blue because, Grandpa Johnny, his mother, I don't know if his mother was raped by a white man. I know he hated white people. I don't know. See, in my mind, that's why he hated white people. But it could have been that he just knew the other side of white people. but he hated, and he was a white man. I mean, he was part white, and he had blue eyes. And I used to have, in the summertime, I used to have a blue ring around my eye. My eyes used to change color. I had strange eyes. My eyes would go to black to brown, depending on the season. And then every now and then I would have these blue rings around my eyes. And then my relatives would say, you know, here we go. Everybody's coming through today. What is the problem? Wait, let me make sure that's not money, okay? Because if that's money, oh no, more spam bots on the way. But that's all right. My crew is right overhead, so go ahead. You keep calling, all right? Because that's a beautiful thing about satellites. Right now, they call that wherever you are. And I know you think your burner phones, you know, you can throw those burner phones away. But you know that technology is so brilliant. You can put a call into me just like that. And they got you. You know this, they call and the plane flew by. You think they don't have you? Just that quick. They're coming for you. It's that day you might go away. That's what some say. Hey, 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 I'm having a good day. How you doing? No, how you doing? Ain't that what Wendy Williams used to say? How you doing? You could be like Wendy Williams. You could be like, I heard so many of my peers. You could be like Wendy Williams. Look at Wendy Williams. Look at me. She had all the money and everything and all that fame, but look at Wendy Williams and look at me. Do I feel like I'm missing anything by not being like Wendy Williams? Do I feel like I'm missing anything by not working at any of these radio stations? Been there, done that, been there, done that, been there, done that, been there, done that. It's all the same. Look at the people who are at the radio stations. They're all lame. That's okay. You're so easily replaceable. And you don't see, you got this quick fame, but that fame is going to go away, and then what are you going to do? You really don't have any real skills, and actually at a certain point, sucking dick, sucking tick, sucking whatever, it gets old for everybody, including you. But hey, go ahead and do you, boo-boo. But that's what I'm saying, 50,000 babies, and you cannot take care of them. That's the funny thing about Trump. Whether he remains president or whether he doesn't, I'm telling you, he's about to dump all these little programs that got some people like you, and some of you voted for him too. That's our man. Okay, what happens when those programs go away? Like he told you he was going to do it, okay? But what did you hear? You know what? I'm here for it. I see fuckery coming, and you deserve it because you voted for it. Or you didn't vote for it. Either way. And I told you, have you checked out my Patreon? 7 reasons why Kamala was never going to be president. Not right now. 7 reasons why she lost. Read it. You know me, ValJones does the math. Unlike these terror workers, you gonna let the Leo King tell you, well, okay, fine, do that. I mean, what? I did the head and that went away. Like, I mean, I don't know, but you ever look at some people and they look like but there's somebody. What's the problem with the connection and the reconnection? Oh, it's a little giggly pop boy. I think both the little giggly pop boys got together and somebody made somebody sicker than they already were. Now you mad. Now you thinking, well, I'm going to come around her because she can heal me. I can't heal that. My dad said, fuck all that bullshit. What are you talking about? I was out there at Carver's Creek when that angel came out and I'm like, whoa! I saw like in it, and we had our own language. And if I'm lying, why don't you ask yourself? Do the timeline. That was 44. Wow, that was 44. I caught that. That was 44. Right as I was saying that. If I'm lying, then how is it? Do the timeline. The minute that I pull my energy back, 15% battery. I got it. We're gonna do this. The minute I pull my energy, everything went whack. The industry started falling apart. The music industry started falling apart. The movies started falling apart. All the actors started acting a little weird. All the politics, everything started getting really weird. The minute I pulled my energy back, that was that. It's like I pulled. I was like Dorothy. There's the curtain. Just by pulling my energy away, they couldn't hide behind me no more. Okay, she is very well wide awake. And A-OK. All the way. Hey, happy Monday. Come on, let's play. To all my kin and friends who turned on me, I will never need you for anything. And don't ever come to me for anything. You want me to gone? I'm gone. Isn't that ironic? We both get our way, but you can't move on. You wanted me dead, so I'm dead in your world. I'm not even there. And I don't even care. You had all the land, and that is now all the land that's now weeds. That was the same land that had cows and pigs and I don't know if they had sheep or not. Wool. It had to have something because sheep come from wool. Cotton. That's why wool doesn't come from a store, by the way. It comes from this animal called sheep, and cotton and stuff like that. My grandparents on both sides had that. But all that land now is weeds. It's nothing. And when I tell them they're going to clean it up, it's 50,000. It's 50,000 one of them, and they want me to clean it up. But you won't even give me my share of the land. But you want me to clean it up. That jealousy in you is going to tear all your asses up. It's 50 billion one of you, and all of you put together can't match this one finger in me. Mommy's getting her vengeance. Daddy's getting her vengeance. Her vengeance. Why did I say that? No, grandma. Daddy, because grandma. Oh, grandma hates y'all. Grandma Ravana was me. No, Grandma Ravana was a Pisces, and she saw you bitches weren't shit. All that energy came out on me on Carver's Creek. Said, let all these bitches go. That one popped out, so we're gonna do this one. This is for my friend and Kenemy show. Be impeccable with your word, which is something I preach from beginning of time to now, and that's something that you can never do. You lie. How are you preachers and teachers or whatever you do, but you can't even tell the truth? And you want to look me in my face? I shall punch you all out. But that's not what I'm going to do. That's why I can't hang around you. That's why I left it when the cops and the SWAT team come through, and some SWAT team's going to come after you. Some of you people already got killed in an accident. You have officials who are. Did you hear about the official, the officer, the sheriff that ran into a train? He was running from the police. The police was running from the police and committed suicide by running into a train. All these people I can't go to jail. They know my name. Everybody knows all of what you do, and that goes for some of these favorite celebrities and these preachers too. Everybody's going to know what you do. So I guess you know what, bitch. You should have did something. You shouldn't have come for me. That's what my mommy and my daddy told me. And my grandparents did too. Saturn returns on you. So you can pray to Allah. You can pray to you can pray to Jesus. You can pray to Yeshua. You can pray to whoever. You can pray to the devil. Ain't that ironic that the devil might be me? I'm not, but for you, that is a funny thing. When you talk about the truth, to a liar, the devil is the devil is the truth. That's why a lot of people thought Jesus was the devil. That's why you see a whole bunch of stories. Well, Jesus was actually the devil. Okay. We'll see how that story works for you. But Magdalena Man says, come on through. Come on through. You're playing on Hathor's top. Now she's going to play on you. You dare call on Hathor with the stuff that you do. Bitch, are you stupid? You dare call on the spirit of segment with the shit that you do. You know what? I dare everybody today. I'm going to do it, mommy. I got to do it. Grandmama says it's okay. I dare each and every single one of you today. I double dog dare you. I triple dog dare you. Call the spirit of Mark Ali. Please do. Please do. Please do. Match me. Match my energy. Call on the spirit of Mark Ali. Go ahead. Call her into your life. I dare you. I dare you. You want to match wits with me? You want to match bars with me? Call on the spirit of Mark Ali and mean it too. Do that and see what she can do. I know they don't know, mother. They have not a clue, but they think they're me. So let's let them see you. In all capacity, because when she cleans house, she cleans house. Be ready for a cleaning like you never knew. You want to be clean? Call on my colleague. She'll do it for you. No, not me. I'm just a door. I'm just a chosen door. Be impeccable with your word. I'm my colleague. Am I going to say, really now? I see a lot of fires going down. That's why I love hanging around firemen too. You know, like I hang around rangers and I do control burning and stuff like that. It's funny, the energy, right? Hi, she's a water sign, but I was born between two fire signs. I flow with that energy very easily. And then, of course, being a mid-heaven and Aquarius, I'm very good with my air. So I am the ether. But I'm going to have some rapper be my teacher. I'm going to have some bobblehead bitch be my teacher. I'm going to have some, I'm a king, I'm a this, I'm a that. I'm gonna have some stalker be my teacher. I'm gonna have some, you've been doing this forever. We can't reach her. Why doesn't this work on her? Dummy. Why doesn't it work on me? I think that it's funny right now. The point is, why are you still doing it? See, you can't fuck with addicts. See how you can't fuck with addicts? You ever seen an addict that's on meth and on crack and on heroin and stuff like that? And I've tried to do that a couple of times. I've tried, and I've had friends that were in Hebrew Israelites, friends that I still consider friends. And I had a good friend that I grew up with, and they were like, they were pulling me back. It's like, you gotta let that go, sis. He is gone. He is gone. He won't know you. They're not. Those who do make it back, they know more than anybody else. When you see them in the midst of that, you can't do anything. I have seen somebody. I haven't seen it, but we have stories. We had a friend, had a schoolmate whose husband killed her. He was on crack or something, and he killed her. He wanted money for something, and he loved her. Yeah, he killed her. Called the police. He was in his rage, and he didn't know. He called the police, and after it. But the deed is done. And that's why I know some of you who, when your mind is already gone, I could never trust you around me. I would shoot you as much as look at you. Like, let's be real. I'm just saying, like, Mark Marcel, I can tell by the way you laugh at things, you giggle too much at a whole bunch of things. Your mind is already gone. I wouldn't trust you no more than I could throw you, bro. And that goes to everybody in the Smith family too. In fact, right now, all the rappers and famous actors, any celebrity, don't even come around me. I don't trust any of you, because I look at all of you like you are insane, because you've got some ties, and they're not my ties. But this is what I know: you done messed up some real mafia money, some real mob flow. You can play cartel till the cowards come home, but Lil Piccolina says, "Bitch, nah." I'm not the one, or the two, or the three, but I am the one. Trust me, the real ones know me. Be impeccable with your word, bitch. Let go of self-judgment and blame. Let go of self-judgment and blame. Let go of self-judgment and blame. Maybe this is for my collective. Maybe this is for me. We'll see. I mean, I did pull the card. Be impeccable. You take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. Being impeccable. You take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. Now, this card confuses me, because I beg to disagree. You take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. To a certain degree, you do have to judge yourself, because how can you take responsibility? If you see, even in the cards, just because somebody, I love you, Don Miguel Ruiz, but I beg to disagree, because how do you take responsibility if you don't look at yourself? Does a judge have to judge you? Then who gets to blame if it's not you? If you take responsibility, like if you murder somebody, but you don't blame yourself for that, that's absurd. You murdered somebody. Who else are you going to blame? God, the devil, the drug? To right off the bat, see, that's what Val Jones does. She finds the flaws in everything. So there's a flaw in that card. See, that's where geniuses or so-called geniuses have a problem with me, because Val Jones is really a reader in reality, or really a seer in reality, really an empath. You got 50,000 empaths on social media, and none of them are me. None of them can't touch me. It's sad, because, when you're a real empath, everybody wants to come to you, but I have a very select crew. That's why I'm very elitist in what I do. You damn right. Living in the hood, living in plain sight. But ask my people about me, right? Do you see me hanging with them? No. And I was friends with everybody at first, so if I turned on you, please let it be known that you turned on me first. I'm not the worst. But if you want to see my worst side, I can go Lil Piccolina all day. That's why keep flying over me, boys. I love it when you do that, okay? I'm messing my cop friends. When I make a good cop and they're laughing, I bet you I get the job done. Is this the criminal? Is this the foe? Is this the foe? Fuck paperwork. Is this the foe? Then why can't we take this motherfucker out? I mean, I go straight to like, I don't understand this paperwork and all this. I don't understand this process and shit like this. I'm like, especially after it's like too much. It's too much. But you know what? I need to sit back because, it's Saturn return. I can just sit back and be pretty and do these stories because I can tell stories that people don't know. Because my stories are real. I'm not watching anybody's script. I don't get on, hello, how you doing? All of you well. I'm calling for like, may all evil eyes. I don't do that shit. I don't worry about that shit. I mean, I wish a bitch would throw an evil eye at me. Back at you, bitch. Let's go. Somebody was talking about sacred geometry and all this stuff. I've been wearing this for forever. My little dusty little rusty little cousin that nobody knew what she would do. First she was in the charcuterie or whatever that is. Where you at, Jenny Giles? Where you at? Even Atlanta did a story on her, but you know what? When you start doing stories on people, but you can't get none of their links back. Con. Oh, now you mad. Didn't I support you too? Everybody that's got a problem with me and knowing I support you, bitch, don't ever come at me. Come on, don't go out on me now, camera. All right, this card. Don't make assumptions. Say goodbye to sadness and drama. That's for me and my crew. Let's go. All the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. It's based on that. Take a moment and consider this. All the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment and consider this. You bitches were jealous of me because grandma liked me. But I listened to grandma. She had real stories. I respected her legacy. You didn't. You were right there just sitting and literally waiting on her to die. You did the same thing with Papa, right? Everybody who had land, ask them where their land is right now. Or ask them what happened to the mainland. It's weeds. It's nothing. It's like cottonwood. Even the folks in Alabama could not understand. You had this white farmer who was taking care of that, and he couldn't understand why none of the browners didn't see what they had. What is wrong with black people? It's so sad. You went to the cities and stuff like that, and you lost everything you ever had. You forgot how to till the land. You forgot your connection to the land. You wanted to be more connected to business. You didn't understand that the land and God are two things, hand in hand. You talk about the sun, but what sun? Because the sun without the earth is nothing. It's no one. The sun is nothing without the earth. The sun is nothing without the earth. The sun is nothing without the earth. And I'm not talking about that little boy and his little fucked up mom either. Bitch, I swear to God, if I see you, I will break your face. Creatively. Watch what you say. Is she? No, I'm making promises, okay? Can we make the promise again? It's that too, by the way. Everybody got to be gay. Everybody got to be bi. Everybody's not. Everybody's got to be bi. Everybody's got to be gay. How did it get this way? Who made it this way? Why did it have to be this way? Everybody's got to do that. Every black man has got to do some gay shit. Every black woman has got to be a gay or bi bitch. Every woman, period. It seems like every rapper, every actress, everybody, doesn't care what color you are. You got to do some strange things for change. Who decided that, okay? It's you. It's you. It's you, bitch. Saturn, the goat man's coming for you. You thought that you could do this forever, but you forgot. You got some mafia people, real mafia type, who really do. I mean, they really do as much as they can, and they definitely love their daughters. You know what I'm talking about? They really love their daughters and their sisters, and you're messing with them. You're forcing their daughters and their sisters who have great talent, but they can't, and they got the experience, and they got the clout, and they got everything they need, but they can't even get a toe in the industry because they got to do some strange things for you, and you want to turn around and steal and rob them. Only an addict. Only a fucked up addict that's so deep in their shit is so crazy enough to do some dumb shit like you want to pull a trick on the mob, the real mob? You want to force the mafia to be gay? Oh, okay. Wow. Alert! 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 Little Piccolina. This too many cars came out. We're not doing that. We're gonna pull this rune and get out of the way. There's two of them. Well, you know, mommy says go ahead. Okay. Just that and that. I had no idea I was doing that today. What is this? Anger. Anger. What is it? And she tapped in, tuned in, and all. Well, I thought you tapped it. She really is tapped in. Yes, I really am. You know what? I really am tapped in, tuned in. To what though? You're supposed to know so much. You got the Holy Spirit. You're a seer. You're a reader. You're an oracle and such. I'm a Pisces. I'm an oracle too. The oracles of Delphi came before all of you. Before Sophia, the mother of the Matrix, even though the Matrix was in, and she came in 2000, Matrix came in 1999. So the book that 1999, ironically 1999, the book for that came out before. You know what? Yeah, y'all don't research. It's okay. The challenge for you, anger. The challenge for you in drawing the rune of anger is to take the anger's powerful energy and treat it as an ally in your healing. A wake-up call for change. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. My mafia says the challenge for you in drawing the rune of anger. Maybe this is to my crew. Why are you glitching? Treat it as an ally in your healing and a wake-up call for change. There is a blessing for you in receiving this rune, a new way of looking at life, a new way of responding to conflict. When you are able to take that new perspective out into the world, surely then you can call anger your teacher and your friend. Peaky Blinders, Killian Murphy, I work with you. My Peaky Blinders. Rockefeller looked like he would be a good Peaky Blinders if he had to. I'm right where I need to be. Don't come out there and acting like you're me. They won't treat you like me. Some people really are particular about families. You can't lie to everybody. You can fool some of the people some of the time and all the people all the time, but you can't fool everybody all the time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boundaries. Oh hell yeah. We need to talk about boundaries because you all think there's no boundaries. You want to be boundaryless. You want to bring me into some bullshit that you know I want to. You want to force me into some bullshit. And now you feel like because I didn't accept you, because nobody says no to you, you got to knock my block off before or after I knock or cut your head off. You know, we're talking about knives and guns and stuff like that. By the way, we're loading up. I keep telling you, don't let somebody that would enable a purge, because in the military brats, we were already woke. You know, now it's time for you to wake up. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and feel like you're gonna go nutties on America if you want to. Oh, you really don't want to get this message today because I'm talking about boundaries. Bitch, you gonna get this word. Bitch, you gonna get this word. Sit down and die. Respect and protection for your feelings, your health, and your well-being are almost always at issue when you receive the rune of boundaries. Calling as it does for drawing lines and setting limits. This rune announces that the time to provide yourself with healthy and appropriate boundaries with which you feel. That means be where you feel like you can trust. Be where you feel like you can trust. Be around who you feel like you can trust. And everybody else, keep them out your circle because they are probably trying to fuck you up. And you don't want to have to fuck them up first and go to jail or go to hell for something that is just worthless because they're worthless. Don't let them take you off your game. Just be in your crew. Trust me. Saturn will take care of all of them. I promise you. Val, how do you know? They learn nothing. Let it be said this way. Family values crumble and fall away without the support of healthy boundaries. Ooh, women. Like well-tended gardens, sound boundaries need attention and care. Like well-tended gardens, sound boundaries need attention and care. Without well-maintained boundaries, there can be no safe passage to a new life. Let it be said this way: family values crumble and fall away without healthy boundaries. In their absence, our ability to teach our children to respect us and each other is weakened. Good boundaries provide a shade tree, a learning tree, under which our children and our children's children will gather the knowledge that they will then pass on to future generations. My parents did right by me. My grandparents did right by me. My godmother, my aunt did right by me. The rest of you motherfuckers, you can't even do right by yourself or your own kids. That's going to be your legacy, your bullshit. You're going to die in that bullshit you created. You know who the biggest hater in your life is? You. Absorb that. That's it. That's your reading for today. Go back and review it, okay? Have some conversations, real conversations, about how you fucked up along the way. Instead of trying to tell everybody else what to do, why don't you turn that story on you? I'm just a storyteller. But what if everything I say is true? Taking you high, elevate, drop a verse, girl that just can't wait. Yeah, the music and the beat has got your attention. Getting ready for a new vibe ascension. On a climb. Magic starts to flow with the music on my mind. Yeah, watch me as it start to flow. Anybody want to go on a silver journey that you've never been before? Are you prepared to go beyond the black door? Are you prepared to go beyond the black door? Are you prepared? We shall see. Third eye open, nobody talking. We're just getting high off the words that's spoken. Music, magic, instance and way. You know what? The thing just went out. Wait, girl, it's not. You know what? Silly girl. It's not like you got your charge. It went dark, but you know what? See, I got distracted. Boom. I found my life. It brings some sunshine to my night. Could I be talking about a person? No, I'm talking about my own light. I'm talking about my own spirit. I'm talking about happiness. I'm talking about true spirituality. I'm talking about the God and the Goddess in me. I'm talking about the legacy that my parents left me, the legacy that my grandparents left me. And it was my parents and my grandparents and my hubby too that said not to mess with any of you. Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot went on about their business while Sarah looked back. Looked back at the salt and got salted by a bunch of trick ass bitches that were never going to be of good class. They already proved to be trash. Why would you even look back or go back to that? It's like an addict. When they choose trash over you, let them do what they do. You don't save them, you let life do that. Because you can't save them, save you. But hey, it's your story to live, it's your story to tell. I'm doing mine, and trust me, I do it well. I be that super soul sister, that shifter, just like Tubman, told you I get you. Hit you with a beat, guaranteed to make your head pop. And then proceeding with a little knowledge. Drop real music, real talk, real hip hop. Sucker try to kill it, but the soul will never stop. Free your mind as a rhythm flow. Yeah, that's the way the super soul sister roll. Ho, act like you know. Bet you didn't know I could flow like this. Bet you didn't know I could take you on a look for a trip like this. Like we can hold up. I feel a new vibe today. I'm feeling some kind of way. It's unicorn onesie season, okay? I feel like some coffee today from my favorite place. I feel like seeing some smiles at my favorite place. I feel like some chili too, because I've had enough chicken, okay? I've had enough chicken and turkey for a week. I still have some food left. Wait a minute. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No, my mind and my left. We are not eating that. I got a little bit left, but it's like, no. Although, you know what? when you think about it, think about people who don't have any food and they would like love to have that. So honestly, I'm not going to throw that food away. I mean, it's still edible. It's been in the refrigerator. So this is where I'm at right now. I remember throwing away so much food and not realizing. I mean, I remember, let's just say, there comes a time in all of our lives where you're going to have to learn, and maybe the harshest of ways, how to conserve. And today is that day. You're going to have to learn how to, pull your belt in and stick your chest out and, fight for your life in a variety of ways. And that's just including living, okay? I look at people who had lots of money, but they have nothing. Nothing. I look at people living in their cars. I may be living in my little mobile home and they may be trying to put me out, and I guarantee you, I'm still saying this to you, HPI, you will do right by me. Why? Because if you don't, this is one thing I do know. Anything that I have ever left after I brought good energy to it, but they made me leave, or I felt like I had to leave in the wrong way, they all folded. Your business can be an unbusiness. Are all your books right? You sure you want to bring that energy? You may have a lot of lawyers and a lot of doctors and a lot of strange people and a lot of, in that. But you made an enemy out of the wrong person, Chad. Who is she? I'm the type that can go on Fort Bragg and literally talk to the general in a day. You know how many people can't do that, okay? My husband didn't think I could do it either. When I find people that I really, really love, because this fool thought he was going to roll up on my husband was doing his job, and doing this job, and doing this job. Before the day was over, the general was coming to his job. It's like, what did you do? I asked you, did you want me to go to jail? He didn't have a clue, even though he's following me on radio. He fell in love with me while I was doing radio, but he was married to somebody else. No, or was he? Or either, I think he ended up marrying somebody else after he fell in love, but I was married to somebody else. So the timing was off. Well, you know what? But the timing got right, and that man. When you have really, some of you all have never, ever had love or been in love. And you can tell that. You are people who will never love you. They will never think nothing of you. You think by forcing somebody, you think by forcing sex on you, I can give her this Wayne. Listen, bitch. When you had the real thing, it lasts for a lifetime. Oh, all I got to do is think about my husband right now. I think about really good time. That's the great thing about memories that are real good memories. It's like those good memories are like the earth. That's why in Harry Potter, they told Harry, think of when dealing with the mentors, think of a happy thought. Because you can't lie about it. You can't, fake thoughts won't do it. Fake thoughts won't scare these dementors away. But I really had real life, okay? Real love. I had a real mother and father who loved me. So I know what real love feels like. This is the real flow. It said, is this the real flow?
For real though.
It's for real though.
Is this the real flow?
I am the real flow. And I've had real love. Some of you hoes ain't never had love in your life. You should be jealous of me, bitch. You'll never have it either. You will die without real love. Isn't that sad? You can do that flashing all you want to. They gonna make you work. You wanna work? You gotta work. You gotta do so many views and whatever on YouTube. I'm gonna make you bitches work. You wanna chase me? Work, bitch. I might every day. I might come on just because. What do you say? Console me?
That leaves you helpless.
Leaves you defenseless. Are you defenseless?
Make it to the world.
They say don't look in somebody's eyes. Like they say, Erykah Badu, don't look in her eyes. What does Erykah Badu have on me? Well, she has babies. And a bit of a ghetto trash mentality. Girl, don't, I'm not hating on you. You are what you are. Panties online, and people bought that shit. I don't want any of this. DLC, I was playing your. I remember when I was at D103, and I actually interviewed all of them. When DOC, Trey, ECE, and Grin. No, not DLC. But I fell in love with DOC's music. Oh my god, DOC's music was like. Wait a minute. No, because I know that yet. But I fell in love with that. Do I want to end with that?
Go straight to your head.
I'm just saying, you know, and Andre 3000. Okay, you know what? Already though, you from Atlanta. Go ahead with your flute. I mean, you always been strange and weird and different, and I rock with you. I rock with Outkast too. Literally, I rock with my crew and the ATL. But the fact that you all don't know me, and if you got into that bullshit when you came after me too, you already know. Well, I guess you said, well, we're already in hell. Well, there's a bigger hell for you.
To show off your best moves, cause the music hits.
I didn't do anything to anybody. I'm just setting my boundaries. But the thing about it is, what did you do? What did you do? What is she? You worried about Beyonce and her mama being a witch.
And you might ask yourself. Is this for real?
Is this for real? Anyway, I gotta go. I got coffee waiting on me, yo, and some smiling faces to see. Just doing me. Ho, 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 ho. Range show. Woo! It is so beautiful today, but it's so cold outside. I can just stay in. And that's what I'm doing all winter time, just staying in and eating and creating, and it's an inside. I guess that's mommy's way of saying that's one way of keeping your butt on the inside, because this body does not. I don't do well with the cold, and that's what you all wanted me to do. Try to fuck up my house and put that little panelings on, knowing that shit. I think maybe you didn't know it. But with these old pipes, you know what? Some of these people that you did that shit to, oh, their pipe's gonna bust and their light's gonna go out, and they're gonna put that blame on you. But you say, I ain't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. You signed that contract. See, that's bad business. That shit's gonna come back. All you motherfuckers who did bad business with me, that shit's gonna come back. All you motherfuckers that cross boundaries with me, that shit's gonna come back. Giggly Pop laughed in my face now. Lil Piccolina says, bow, 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 bow. Okay, mommy says, stop that now. Yes, ma'am. You are the one who showed Little Piccolina to me.
It takes complete control. The music moves your body.
The magic of Sagittarius season. And when you have Sagittarius in your 6th, 7th, and 8th house. Mommy says, I don't give a damn what y'all say. She is always going to listen to her mama and her daddy, okay? And she gonna know who her mama and her daddy is. And grandma and grandpapa said the same thing. Y'all messed with the wrong bitch.
It moves your soul. It elevates your spirit.
You should be worried about me 10 times more than you should ever be worried about Erykah Badu. I told you. It's a preview. Goat season is coming. Goat season is coming. Oh, Range Ranger show. Ho, 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 ho. Santa's on a roll.
Drastically is fading. The color's turning gray. Changing my disease. And do he want
I have a different variety of music I'm jamming with.
Trying to keep a hold of something I'm not sure of. Can I get a little deep?
Can you get a little deep?
I know that what is here
That's not deep enough. You don't think sex is deep? Your sex is just a fuck. There's never been a fuck that was deep. What does fuck mean to you? Fucking is not deep. Anybody can fuck. Animals can fuck. I can give her that. Animals can fuck. And some of y'all do fuck animals too. Ooh, the shit that you do. I can't help any of you. Regardless of what lineage I'm tapped into, I cannot lay my hands and heal you. No. Saturn, my dad, my mom, and my gramps said, this is as close as I can get to you. And if you come within 500 yards of me, I hear the helicopter too. On site. So be careful what you do.
Situations change. Doesn't mean that it's forever.
Oh, but this is forever. don't believe that. Don't let the illusion. The illusion keep. It's like little bit. But it's okay. It's a bit of the wordplay. Because some of this talk with the 4 agreements. Some of it made sense, but depending on it, it could go the other way. I've got stuff to do. Okay, I'm being called. I gotta go. Bye bye. Okay.